The carpet was thin. The kitchen faucet had a slow drip. The window above the bed looked out at darkness and mist where the lake was supposed to be. It was dry. Lily was in a bed. That was enough. After David got her settled, I sat at the kitchen table and opened my laptop. Martin's email was already waiting. The lease rider, the full payment ledger going back 4 years, and a PDF titled Trustee Event Authorization Protocol that he'd apparently prepared as a standard document after a previous issue he did not elaborate on. I spent 40 minutes with those files. What I found was not shocking. That was almost the worst part. There was no dramatic hidden theft, no secret account, no single devastating fraud. What there was, spread across 4 years of trust disbursements, was something more corrosive and more ordinary. Entitlement that had never been asked to explain itself. Personal charges categorized as estate expenses. A spa weekend in Lenox listed as property inspection travel. A dinner for 8 at a Boston restaurant listed as trust beneficiary meeting. Monthly clothing charges that had drifted onto the black card in increments small enough to avoid triggering automatic flags. The Vermont reunion costs, including my $3,000 transfer, which she had apparently run through the trust account as an event contribution from secondary beneficiary, and then withdrawn as cash. All entered under family gathering. Approved. Approved by whom? There was no authorization signature, because there had never been a formal approval process, because I had never built one, because I had trusted her. I created a folder on my desktop labeled Vermont Reunion, Trust Review. I placed every document inside it. Then I drafted a trustee memo documenting the suspension of Chloe's authorized user access due to misuse of estate funds and exclusion of a trust-recognized family member from a trust-funded event. It sounded cold. It was supposed to. Cold is what people call accountability when they're not used to it coming from you. She came to the cabin the next morning at 8:15. No silk, leggings, a sweater, her hair pulled back, the face of someone who had not slept. David opened the door but stood in it. "The caterer is calling," she said. The wine vendor tried the card twice. It declined both times. "I know," I said. "I said I was sorry. You said you made a mistake. Those are different things." She looked past David at me. "Fine. I lied. I lied about you canceling. I told them you weren't coming, and then I hoped you wouldn't show up. Is that what you want to hear?" "No," I said. "I wanted you not to lie." Behind her, my parents' sedan pulled into the lot. Of course, Chloe had brought witnesses to her apology. She had not yet learned to distinguish between an audience and a support system. My father climbed out first, shoulders hunched in the drizzle. My mother followed in her beige coat, arms wrapped around herself. "Maya," my father's voice was careful. "Your sister understands she handled things badly. Handled things badly." The phrase was so tidy it was almost impressive. "She turned away my child at 10 o'clock at night," I said. "In the rain, after a 7-hour drive." My mother's eyes filled. "We should have said something," she said. "When she arrived and you weren't there, I asked where you were, and she said you called to cancel that morning. I should have called you. Why didn't you?" She looked at the ground.